Today, I'm going to solve why, which I had solved many years back for myself. Why measure success? Why measure success? Is there any law book or any guidebook, any rule book in which it is written that a person who has this kind of a house is considered to be successful? Or a person who has this kind of a job is considered to be successful? Or a person who drives this kind of a car is considered to be successful? So what is this measure for success? Why can't a greengrocer who's just selling fresh vegetables be considered as a successful person? Why can't a woman who has left her job to take care of her child be considered successful? Why can't a sweeper who's sweeping the floor immaculately every day in our house, in our building, be considered as a successful person? So I solved this why with my experiences, and I would like to share my journey with you all. And believe me, this is the first time I'm sharing this journey. Not even all my family members know about this journey of mine. I belong to a simple family from Lucknow, born and brought up in Lucknow. In 1999, I landed in Mumbai with a lady friend of mine who had promised that she has relatives over here. So when I reached the other station, I was not acquainted with the language. It was a very different language, Marathi language for me. And I, being a girl who was 21 years old, who had not traveled out of Lucknow much, then I came to know from the lady friend, that lady friend of mine, that she had no relatives here and she had lied to me. And it was night time and we didn't even have a place to stay. And we didn't understand the language, not even much money. So we just came. I did not know what to do, and we decided that for tonight, we'll try to look for a place to at least. So we went out, and after we tried, and we went to lots and lots of places, and finally, opposite one of the government hospitals, we found a lodge which gave us a cubicle, not bigger than a two-seater car, I would say, to stay, in which all the patients who were not accommodated in the hospital were staying there. So that was the condition which I faced. We just sat inside the room and I was very tired and I just wanted to rest for some time. And the moment I just wanted to half lie down, I saw that the bed was full of hundreds of bed bugs. And this was the first time in my life that I ever saw bed bugs, and so many. That time, this question came to my mind. What do I want to do? Do I want to try my luck and be successful, or I want to go back? And I decided somewhere this want came that I want to be successful, because this image of success is instilled in all of us since our childhood. So I just wanted to go ahead and try my luck at least. Universe was very kind to me. On the fourth day, through auditions, through friends, I bagged a role, that too as a main lead, on just fourth day. And I was so happy that this is the time I have achieved my success. Now I will be there where I wanted to be always. And everything went smooth. The shoot started. Everything was really, really good. And then after 3 months, my dad passed away and things completely changed for me. And I became the man of the family all of a sudden. After that, when I came back to Mumbai, after all the ceremonies, I came to know that after 1 month, the show was shutting down and I will be left with no work. So I was like, oh my God, I just thought that I am successful. And now why is this happening with me? Why? I just wanted to be successful. And then I decided that, okay, fine, this is the phase of life. And it was not easy. Those days were really, really difficult. But I started learning and meeting people that how to get work and auditioning and do everything which was possible for me to do. After all this, the cycle started. Every time I used to get a show, I used to feel that now is the time when I have gained the success which I have always wanted. But then after a few months or a year, when the show used to shut down, I used to feel that why is it shutting down? Why I'm feeling so unsuccessful? And this was the cycle which began. By this time, years passed by, and then I had a small house of my own. I had a car of my own. And then another setback happened, which changed my life. I'm talking about a few years when I had everything, basic comforts I had. A person who came with nothing had basic comforts over here, had earned that much. Okay, and then another setback was that again I was doing a main lead in one show, and my call time was 9 a.m. I being very punctual, I always be on time. I reached there, and they told me that you're required at 3 p.m. I said, okay, fine, I'll go back home and come back again. And when I reached shoot again at 3 p.m., I just got some strange vibes. I felt that something is going on and they are not telling me, something fishy is going on. And I sat in my makeup room preparing for my scene. And then, but I had this gut feeling that something is wrong. And then the producer came and told me that, Lata, do you know, this is your last scene. Channel has replaced you and there's another girl who's already shooting for the same role since morning. And this is Channel's decision. We cannot do anything. And I got a shock because it hit me on my self-respect. All my confidence, which I had gained with so much of difficulty, was shattered completely, that I'm being replaced. Someone else is shooting. I've not been informed also. And they're just making me do the last scene. So I was so shocked that I was not able to drive back home, and a friend drove me back home. And then I started thinking that why I did not achieve the success which I wanted to achieve and I was just about to achieve. So this whole chase or the search for success continued. And then I went for meditation because I was not in the right frame of mind. I went for Vipassana, if you have heard, in which we have to do Maun Vrat for 10 days continuously. I went to Igatpuri. I stayed there and tried to look for this with this question in mind, that when will I be successful? Why am I not getting the success which I want, in spite of me being punctual, all the hard work, all the dedication, everything? And from there, my life changed. When I came back, I got the answer. And the answer was that all this while, I did not feel successful because all this time I was measuring my own journey with journey of the other people. I was measuring my success, my house, my car, my lifestyle, my status with the other people around me. I was not appreciating my journey at all. I was not giving gratitude for whatever I had at that time. I was not thanking God that thank you so much. At least I have a place to stay. How can I forget the dingy cubicle in which I had stayed that night? So I got the answer that this whole journey, all this time, I was just comparing and measuring my success with other people's success. And this happened even in the COVID time, especially the lockdown period, which most of our industry was really, really affected. Because what happens that we have everyone has a standard of life. And when we feel that, oh my God, there's no work, will I have to sell this luxury car? Will people think that I am not successful if I sell this luxury car? If my status comes down? Why? Where is it written that if you have a luxury car only, then you will be successful? Where is it written? So this is the journey. And then that day I learned, and my dear friends, I would really like to tell you from my experience that there is no measure for success. There is totally no measure for success. Life is all about experiences. Life is just an experiences, gaining more and more experiences. Experiences over material wealth, but it is not wrong to achieve everything material. It is very good, but one must stay detached with the material things, whereas gain the experiences. So in my eyes, success is not what all I have achieved, what all shows I have done, which movie I did. This is not success for me. Success is how many times I got up, or anyone gets up after falling down. After falling down, how many times you get up, you fight with all the obstacles in front of you, and then move ahead with a conviction, gaining experiences. Success is all about your grit. It is all about learning. It is all about moving ahead in life, and learning should never stop. This is one thing which I have learned from my experience. Learning should never stop. The day learning stops, then you are not successful. The day learning stops, all your progress will stop. This is not success. And finally, it is giving back to the society. If we do not give back to the society in whatever form or in whatever small or big measure we want to give, we are not successful. First of all, we should stop comparing and measuring our success. Today, I decided to quit television to take care of my son and pursue my other interests. So it does not mean that now I'm not successful. So there is no measure for success, only experiences and experiences. And the day I stopped measuring my success, I felt content. I was very happy with whatever I had. I was content, and then I observed the success on its own started following me. The day I stopped following it, it started following me, because then it did not matter. All mattered is that I'm moving ahead in life. I'm honest to my work. I'm honest to myself. I'm learning and moving ahead. Every day I'm learning and moving ahead. And then success automatically started following me. So my dear friends, this was my whole story, which is actually very, very long. This is what success means to me. Experiences, learning, moving ahead, and being content with yourself, measuring your journey, not with others, but with your own journey. That's it.